starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
And welcome back, everyone. Already the official heat wave here for September standards. This isn't out of the ordinary to have a heat wave, but to have temperatures in the middle to upper 90s for several days in a row, that is pretty remarkable. And look at Baltimore now, 93 degrees. So while we're close to 90 for most of us here across the region, these numbers will continue to rise. And it is mainly a dry heat. We've had a little bit of moisture come in from the east today, and the dew points have climbed just a touch, but for the most part, we will stay in the middle 60s for dew points as the heat keeps building. Look at this over E-Town, a little bit of a breeze, but no clouds in sight. So we will continue to bake outside. The same thing goes for Hanover too. Looking bright and beautiful. That's the one thing about this heat wave, that you can enjoy that natural sunlight, but man, it is toasty out there. Temperatures climbing into the low and mid 90s as early as the next 2 hours, and then hanging close to 97, 96 degrees through about 4 to 6 p.m. Notice this evening, if you're out and about, it's still warm, but if you're out last night, you could tell that there's just not a lot of humidity because temperatures do fall off at a fairly good clip. Obviously, 80s are still warm for the evening, but it certainly beats the middle to upper 90s. So here's the dry air in place, the heat wave locked in, and notice what's happening. The next area of low pressure, there's a little bit of a swirl there and some precipitation around it, but just not a lot of rain. So while we're waiting on the next front to kind of push this all out to sea, it's going to take a little bit of time. I do want to mention this because as of 11 a.m., we now have a tropical depression, and it's not every day that we see a tropical depression named and then the National Hurricane Center saying, yeah, this is going to be a major hurricane as it progresses to the west. So this is an impressive storm, has a lot of open water ahead of it, and right now the models steer it back out to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, but it is certainly something we'll have to pay attention to as it develops. Let's take a look at our local forecast. That easterly wind continues, bringing in some areas of clouds, but for the most part, sunshine wins the day, the heat wins the day, and guess what? Tomorrow is the exact same story, even Thursday too. There's a chance of a few more clouds on Thursday, maybe a morning shower or thunderstorm, but we're going to wait through much of the day Thursday to get a legitimate shot at rain. Let me show you that as we skip ahead here in the forecast of Thursday and Friday. We do have these showers, that chance of a thunderstorm or two. Same thing goes for Friday. This front doesn't want to leave right away, which is actually a good thing for rain chances. Could we actually get a few days that there's a thunderstorm or two in the forecast? It's possible. I wouldn't say it's probable, though. So that's the big difference here, that while there is a chance of rain, I wouldn't get too focused on it at this time. What I would focus on is if you are prone to the heat, if it's something you need to be aware of, if you're out for any period of time, contractors working outside, that sort of thing, be aware. We're in the mid 90s through at least the next 2 days, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, and the American Lung Association actually is offering tips on
That's good.
What to do if you're outdoors in this heat.
Find a way to
and
cool
you're working.
down.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much,
Sure.
Dan. We'll be right back.